Hello, and thank you for joining me to learn more about the wide range of new features, changes, and improvements to ProTreat version 6.5. My name is Simon Weiland, and I'm a Technical Applications Engineer with Optimized Gas Treating. I'll be guiding you through this brief video to show you several new offerings, and I hope that you'll be able to get the most out of this fantastic new offering and enhance your usage of the software. In this brief video, I'll be covering several usability improvements and new features, which include new solvents, new packings, and many others that make the software easier to use and more powerful than ever. Several new solvents have been added to ProTreat's current proprietary solvents access list. Dal-Eucrosol solvents are now available using their trade names. In versions prior to 6.5, these solvents were given generic names and formulations, such as cryo, selected tail gas, and pipeline CO2, but they now show the true trade designations and have the real formulations. Available solvents include HS103, which is typically used for selective treating applications, especially in tail gas treating. AP804, 806, 810, and 814 are tailored to remove CO2 according to the application requirements, ranging from pipeline quality gas of 1 to 2% CO2 to LNG quality gas of less than 50 parts per million CO2. Clariant's Genasorb 1753 physical solvent has also been added. This is a polymeric blend of polyglycols, and a special license code is required to access the solvent. Several new packings have been added. The new packings include Raschig Super Ring Plus and Sulzer Next Rings. These two packings are the fourth generation of high-performance packings. Sulzer has provided a DLL to allow ProTreat to match hydraulic calculations in Solcol. This means the results you get from ProTreat are the same results you will get from Solcol for hydraulics. Sulzer updates to packing parameters are also included. Temperature vapor fraction or pressure vapor fraction flashes can now be performed in inlet blocks and flash drum blocks. Streams at their bubble point or dew point can be efficiently specified, and with this feature, VLE studies are able to be quickly and accurately performed within ProTreat. To specify a vapor fraction in an inlet block, open the inlet block dialog. By default, temperature and pressure are already checked. To specify the vapor fraction, uncheck the property that you want to be left unspecified and check the vapor fraction specification. This will now allow you to enter either a temperature and vapor fraction or a pressure and vapor fraction, leaving the other to be calculated respectively. To specify a vapor fraction within a flash drum block, open the flash drum dialog. Here, there is a drop-down menu to specify the flash type. This can be one of several options, two of which include temperature vapor fraction or pressure and vapor fraction. Once the desired flash type has been selected, input the appropriate specifications. The SARO block has also been significantly updated to include several new search methods, as well as implementing an automatic restart feature. This is similar to columns and recycle blocks. The new search methods include linear and quadratic search. These provide a faster approach to a solution and typically take far fewer iterations compared to the interpolation counterpart. Bounds are made optional to prevent search methods from projecting far outside normal process ranges. A step size limitation is also optional, which helps the projected adjust value to make smaller movements, hence more stable convergence for difficult, high-gain systems. Column blocks have several new features that include new specifications for reboilers, new ways to manipulate sections, and several new reporting options. Reboiler specifications now include temperature and molar boil-up ratio. Sections can now be individually deleted or duplicated to allow for easier manipulation of column internal layouts. New reporting options have been added as well. Segment enthalpy, total pressure drop, and dry and wet pressure drop for trays has been added. The number of moles absorbed for rate components has been added to help make identifying pinch points even easier. Dry gas dew point temperature is now calculated and reported, helping you identify where heavy hydrocarbons may be condensing within the column. Columns now report the minimum and maximum temperature for both the liquid and vapor phases. Temperature limitations can be checked readily in the column results report. The heat capacity ratio, or HTCR, provides a simple metric to help indicate how the thermal load is distributed within an absorption column. It is an available reporting output. Column temperature profile graphs can be disabled while executing a flowsheet. To do this, open the Preferences dialog from the Setup menu and deselect Show Convergence Graphic. Control blocks have been significantly updated and improved. There are now multiple options for calculating makeup and purge rates. Makeup or purge rates may be calculated based on the inlet and outlet streams of the control block, over the full flowsheet material balance, or by specifying a defined control volume by defining a collection of input and output streams. Makeup and purge streams are now represented as material streams, allowing for these streams to be viewable and exportable as part of the full flowsheet table, giving a much more concise material balance. Recycle blocks and inlet blocks are now able to be created within ProTreat directly from an existing stream result. This makes creating new inlet blocks and recycle blocks much more streamlined, and also allows any solved stream to be used in a side study of your choosing. To do this, simply right-click on the stream result of your choice and choose whether to copy results to new inlet block or copy results to new recycle block. Then either revert to the PTD or open the new ProTreat project and right-click a blank space to paste the new block. There is a brand new warning and error handling system in place with version 6.5. Only warnings which are relevant to the final solution are reported in concise dialogues displayed at the location they occurred in the flowsheet. Warnings or errors encountered during intermediate calculations can still be found in the log report. Yellow and red triangles located near blocks or streams indicate warnings or errors in those objects. Warnings and errors are saved within the PTR file. The order of components can be customized to make pasting in results of a solvent analysis or other types of composition reports much easier and less prone to error. To reorder the components, open the flowsheet components list from the Setup menu. From there, you can now move components up or down to suit your preference. This can be done at any step in the simulation setup. Following along the same lines as the previous improvement, multiple components are now able to be pasted into inlets, recycles, and control blocks as blocks of values. For example, values for a raw gas stream contained in a spreadsheet can simply be copied from the spreadsheet range and then pasted right into an inlet or a recycle block within ProTreat. Stream names and block names can be hidden from the flowsheet, making it much easier to create presentation and paper quality PFD images directly from ProTreat without having to redraw them in a separate program. To do this, go to Block and Stream Name Display in the Setup drop-down menu. Here you can choose which block and stream names as well as stream numbers you want to display or hide. Alphanumeric stream names are now displayed on the flowsheet and are exported within the custom Excel reporting feature, making uniquely identifying streams much easier. Simply double-click on a stream in a drawing mode and enter the name or stream number of your choosing. This label can be controlled and displayed on the flowsheet. The list of COM variables has been greatly expanded to allow for a much wider array of values to be imported and exported between ProTreat and Excel. Licensing and HASP tools are now fully integrated and accessible within ProTreat. This means that HASP drivers and other HASP-related tools are able to be found directly in the Help menu. Further, Softkey licenses are now able to be set to auto-log in or log out as the program is launched or closed respectively. This means that the user is no longer required to do this manually every time the program is opened or closed. Optimized Gas Treating, or OGT, provides two distinct products, ProTreat and SulfurPro. ProTreat provides state-of-the-art rate-based simulation capabilities for acid gas removal, such as amine gas treating, sour water stripping, modeling glycol dehydration with stall columns, caustic mercaptan removal, promoted MGEA solvents for LNG and ammonia, tail gas treating units including the quench tower and amine treating unit, acid gas removal units, and acid gas enrichment units, all areas where rates really do matter. ProTreat also provides a prediction for wet acid gas corrosion, includes several vendor solvent packages, and real vendor column internals, all in a fully flexible flow sheeting tool. SulfurPro is a state-of-the-art reaction kinetics and heat transfer rate-based sulfur recovery modeling package. The reaction furnace simulates formation kinetics for COS and CS2, as well as ammonia, BTEX, and hydrocarbon destruction kinetics. The waste heat boiler and sulfur condenser feature both rigorous sizing and rating with utility calculations built right into the model, including COS and H2S recombination reactions using rigorous kinetics. The sulfur converter features reaction kinetics for the destruction of COS and CS2, as well as calculating dew point, conversion, and temperature profiles throughout the converter catalyst bed. Complex thermodynamic and physical properties include H2S, H2SX, and SO2 solubility in liquid sulfur. Different license configurations can also be modeled, including superclause, subdew point such as CBA, and COPE recycle for oxygen enrichment. There are several additional resources available through our website. The Contactor is a monthly article covering aspects of gas treating and sulfur recovery. Pro Tips is a monthly flyer aimed at highlighting software features and how they can be used to get the best results as efficiently as possible. We also have several other publications from online and in-print magazines, as well as conference proceedings. OGT now features consulting services. Previous case studies are available for review. For more information about OGT software, licensing, or consulting services, please contact us by phone or email, or visit our website at ogtrt.com. I hope you find these new features and tools will make your simulations simpler, easier, and more powerful than ever, while never sacrificing accuracy. Thank you for watching, and please let us know how we can help you get the most out of your plant through process simulation and consulting services.